Ding 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 ding. Welcome back to another episode of the Sidemates podcast. Of the Zonin Out podcast. Not the Sidemates anymore because we are way better than them. Wow!
You fucking stupid. You dumb as shit. This does not have any
Dog.
strings on it, so it's just moving with like everything I do. It's just moving. It's on the move.
Shit. So I'm
Shit.
your host today, Mr. White Hater, and I'm joined by who? By who?
Mr. Asian hater. I got my rice hat on because I fucking hate them bitches.
And I
He
got
got his
the
black
opposite of
cloak on.
that. You probably
Don't
recognize
say
this.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dig.
I was about to say, don't say the name of it.
I ain't saying shit. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do my move. Hold on.
Dog.
Ding 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 ding.
Hi, can
What's
I
up,
use
guys?
my debit card? I would like to use my debit card.
Do you have anything dairy free? Anything gluten free?
Anything?
What's going on? It's the Zoning Out podcast. It's the
Episode
Halloween special.
8. Episode 8. Halloween
yeah.
special. Yeah, Halloween special. On God.
I mean, we didn't really know what we were doing. We kind of just were like, hey, let's do the Halloween special. So I like tried putting on like a fucking like prison suit, and it was like tight to my skin. So I didn't want to do that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
should
also
have,
wearing
though.
something very tight right now. I'll reveal that after the introductions.
All right. Oh, he's got a little surprise going.
Yeah.
But yeah, how you doing, Dom? How you doing? Let's do a little progress check. You know, how you feeling today?
I'm doing swell. I'm doing swell.
Well, all right.
Yeah. I didn't think I would wear this tight ass outfit today, and yet I am.
Yeah.
I'm Dome, by the way, guys. Your host for today.
Oh yeah, we didn't even do names.
I am not Mr. White Hater. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be, Harry Potter.
He's like,
dig.
he combed it back. And I'm not Asian racist, man. I'm just a serial killer with a clown mask, also known as Mike Boatyard, also known as Industrial Laban, also known as My Chicken is 8 Inches, also known as my Pricey Wiener 819 on Xbox, and Munch.
On God, I'm Condo.
Yeah,
Dome,
you know how it is.
All those type of names. You can call me whatever you like. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's the Halloween episode. Halloween is coming up. It is currently the 28th of October, and Halloween is in 3 days. 3 days. This episode will come out the 1st of November, though. Though. So we miss it, but it's fine. It's fine. It's close. Okay.
It's close.
We celebrate anyway. Celebrate the Halloween.
Yeah, exactly.
Halloween festival.
Bro cannot say shit. I have one thing I do want to bring up. This is not Halloween related, but I'm doing great. Do you know why I'm doing great? I'll show you why the fuck I'm doing great. It is fucking snowing outside. It is snowing. This is the first snowfall of the
Hell yeah.
This is the first snowfall of the year. I hate warm weather. Like, I hate it so much. I just hate it. And where I live, there is a lot of snow. And today coincidentally is the first snowfall of the year.
That's hella.
So it like works perfectly. So I got like my hot chocolate in my mug right now. I'm just chilling out.
Living the
It's
Christmas spirit on Halloween. Love to see it.
Yeah. Dude, I don't give a fuck. I woke up and I like opened my blind. I was like, it's snowing. And I like started calling dumb. I was like, I'm getting hot chocolate, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting hot chocolate.
I don't give a fuck. Young Pokeball, I just leveled up.
I think we're gonna get copyrighted for that. I think the group is gonna strike us.
The
like, group came out with a new flavor, bro.
Who the hell is this Zonin Now podcast?
They should have us on, bro, because we're celebrities, obviously.
Yeah, man. We should be guests. We should have them on.
Real shit. We should have like Larry on or something. That'd be sick.
Yeah, we should get like Grunk on. I'm sure Grunk will say.
Grunk? Okay.
Just
That's
slide
true.
in Grunk's DM like, yo, you wanna be on our podcast? And it'll be like,
You want to be on a stupid ass
But
podcast?
like,
And
and then it'd be like, yeah.
they're like,
Goes back.
Yeah, for you guys, for the listeners at home, he just jump scared you.
Sorry,
He said
that was-
boo on camera, and so guys, thank you for for 21 subscribers. We appreciate it.
21 subscribers, guys. Thank you.
And also
No fucking way.
crazy how Hayden's episode got 50 views, around 50 views now. So shit, thank you guys for the support. We will keep coming
Bless.
out with episodes. I will try to bring out more shorts. Right now I'm busy with school and shit and other projects that will come your guys' way.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is fucking
hint,
sick.
Hint is about keyboards.
Bro is gonna be the new squashy boy.
I'm gonna be the flat girl. What's the opposite of squashy?
Squashy hard.
Hard. I'm gonna be the hard girl.
You're gonna be a hard girl. All right.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
should
I'm
flex
gonna be a
that.
hard dude.
Hard dude. I like that. You're hard dude.
Yeah. So
But-
let's get into this topic, right? Halloween.
Okay. What's
You
Halloween,
remember,
okay,
you
go
remember
for it.
Halloween in childhood? You used to go trick or treating and shit.
fuck yeah, bro? Oh my god. I mean, it's kind of hard not to. What was it like in Thailand?
I was in
Like
Malta.
Halloween.
I was in Malta for
Oh,
my
well then how was
childhood.
that?
I never really went trick or treating, like the
Yeah.
traditional trick or treating. But kids would always come to my house to trick or treat.
Okay.
I was always that like stay in kid, cause I'm like,
You're lame as shit.
cause I'm very introverted, man. I can't. Do shit.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
And
I didn't think about
I didn't
that.
really have friends to go trick or treating.
Okay.
With, and I just stayed at home giving out candy to the kids. You know, I was that type
Yeah.
of kid. I was like, instead of the adult giving you the candy, I would be the kid giving kids candy. Yep, they did. I'd open the door. They'd be like, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I just give them.
You make
like,
that sound so sad. You were like, yeah, I stayed home and delivered candy to kids.
I didn't mind that, man. You know, introverts like being alone. You dig? Oh God.
You dig it? Do
Yeah,
ya
dig it.
dig it? Yeah. Oh my god, Halloween is. Oh,
I mean,
I like Halloween for many reasons. For one reason is that I get to scare the shit out of people, and it's really fun. And number two is because you get free candy, bro. It's like you get to, like, for people that cosplay, they get to dress up and walk around downtown and not look like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
You know, they finally get to feel like
Unless you're
welcome.
wearing like
Furry costume.
yeah, furry costume or like a VTuber cosplay that doesn't match the
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that.
like bright.
Okay,
colors.
I have an experience from Halloween. So you were saying how you were like a kid that stayed at home.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I had like a curfew where I was like, oh, you can trick or treat from like 8 till like 9:30, and then I'd have to be home and like stay home because my parents told me to get like kidnapped or something.
Yeah.
And then right, and then what I do is that the teenagers that are still like out trick or treating, I'd put on a costume and I'd put my mask on. I'd lay down on the front porch with the bowl of candy.
Oh my God.
And I'd play like scary music. And then one time there was this like group of teenagers that were like, I don't want to go up to their house. And then they're like, it was like a girl and like two guys or something. They're probably having threesome. Anyways, they like walked up.
That came out of nowhere.
Anyways, they like slowly walked up to my door. And when they grabbed like their hand into the bowl, I fucking like moved and freaked the fuck out of them. I would always love doing that. Like some people just wouldn't come up to my door because they knew it would happen.
Bro,
It's Halloween. Come
I
on.
mean, they can.
I was a menace.
I mean, they can see it. They can see you. So they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
exactly."
I don't wanna go." It really caught me off guard when you said they were having a threesome, dog. And it was like teenagers.
I remember it
what?
was like teenagers, probably like my age, but like when I was like, 11.
Probably your
So they're
age.
probably like adults now.
Oh,
But
okay.
like,
Would you wait? Are you still gonna go trick or treating?
yeah, my girlfriend wants me to go with her and her friends.
Oh,
You know what we're going as?
what?
We're going as Denji and Power.
Oh, of course. That's valid.
It's almost like it's our matching profile pictures on Instagram. But the thing is, since I'm broke, I couldn't buy the wig.
Yeah. Hey, buy the PC first. On God.
Dude, I'm broke, man. I have no money. But yeah, speaking of the computer, I still need the money. So
Guys, please
I'll,
go
I'll
to
yeah.
the GoFundMe down below.
Please go to the GoFundMe below. And
We do this every fucking episode. Please go down to that. Ever since episode 1, we've talked about some sort of GoFundMe, OnlyFans or some shit. Like
Probably OnlyFans. I'll sell my feet pics, please. I'll do feet. I'll do foot
guys,
porn.
go give him some money.
Come on, man. I need that fundraiser.
Go spare him, man.
I'll do like a fun run or like a run for like a disease, but it's for me getting my PC instead. Like we'll do like a mile run or
Dog,
something.
can't you get in trouble for that? Misinformation.
Ain't nobody got no.
Anyway, you still don't
Ain't
have
nobody
enough
got
for
no.
your PC.
Dude, no. Like no, I don't. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get my next paycheck, and I should have enough for all my PC parts. However, there's a concert that's coming to town, and my sister got tickets. And since I've been broke, I couldn't get the tickets on time, and they sold out, and now they're like $130.
Okay.
And I'm buying those with that money. So I have to wait another 2 weeks.
Dog. Will it be actually? Yeah, that's valid because a concert doesn't come around as often. Then you can just.
And
get
it's
a
one of my
PC
favorite
later.
bands of all time.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
can
and I
just
get to
the
like meet them
PC
and shit.
later,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna
if
do
there was a. If there was a nice keyboard I could have bought with money, but there was a Kepler concert in Bangkok, I would go to the Kepler concert in Bangkok.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So,
Yeah, bro. If Kepler came to fucking Bangkok, I think Dome would be like creaming his pants.
Bro, they came. Oh my god, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna use that word. They went.
What does that mean?
They went to Bangkok like a year. No, at the start of this year. So in like Feb.
Okay.
And they went to Bangkok for one of the events there, right? And they performed and shit. And
Bro did not go.
I didn't know. I was still like getting into in February I was like into J1 and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and dog. And they have another like year in their contract. I don't think I can make it. They're like such a short-term group.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, it's
that shit is weird.
that type of analogy for your situation. Bro.
I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I love spending money while not having money.
And I also
Financial decisions.
And I also have an expensive ass hobby. I don't know why I'm into this hobby, but I am.
Yeah, everything in life is
know,
expensive.
Keyboards, custom keyboards is very expensive hobby. Bro, oh man, my keyboard that I'm gonna build for me, right? A video coming out soon, 2 videos.
Ooh,
on
yeah, 2
mechanical
videos.
Keyboards. And I'm building mine, and it's like $75. So this hobby is not cheap at all. $75 for a keyboard, crazy.
You know what is a cheap hobby though? I'm calling you out, Dome. Making paper.
Bro, that was like that was last year. Cut me some
Have we talked
slack.
about this on the podcast yet?
Cut me some
Podcast
slack,
yet?
dog.
Have we talked about that yet?
Well,
though?
we have mentioned it.
Oh, you should go into that. You should go into your hobby in Malta.
Okay. So was it no, it was literally the start of this year. Around the start of this year, I was in Malta, right? I've only been in Thailand for about 3 months now, and
Yeah.
the rest of the year was me in Malta, just um, that handling with school and stuff. Um, and I got really fucking bored and decided to start a new hobby. I saw people making like paper and stuff online, and making it into like cool little aesthetic notebooks. And I wanted to, and I was trying to learn Korean back then, so I bought a bunch of notebooks just to like note down Korean, Japanese, Chinese maybe, and I wanted to make like an aesthetic custom notebook for learning Korean. So I started making paper. I started making recycled ass paper from scratch. So I used up like I didn't like go knock down trees, but I used like old workbook papers from like my school, from my like teachers giving me uh work, my homework, right? So they give me so I use like my math homework, my done math homework, and put it in the I ripped it up, put it in like water to let it soak, and then a few days later I like started smushing it because I didn't have a blender, so I mushed it up so it can become like like slush or something, and then you
Yeah.
put like a sieve through it, or like something similar, and then you pull it
Yeah.
out, and it's like a thin, like sludgy rectangle type piece of shit. I don't fucking know.
Right.
And then you paste it down on some cloth, and then you let it sit out and dry. It was quite time consuming and pretty fun for 1 or 2 weeks, and then I stopped. Um,
I was about to say, when you still lived in Malta and I would like call you, you would just look so sad, and I'd be like, "What have you been up to?" And then you're like, "I've been making paper," and I'm like,
I was I
"What?"
was I was hella like screaming for
I
screaming
was about
for
to say you.
some affection or
Oh,
something.
yeah, you looked so sad. You were depressed. I
I
don't
was
know why I
lonely
brought
as
that up. I
fuck.
thought it was funny.
I was lonely.
I
I
was thinking of
was
hobbies, and then yeah, I was like, "Oh
yeah.
yeah, Doe made paper that one time." Are you a lot happier in Thailand now that you're
Oh
there?
hell yeah, bro! I'm living. I'm living
Good shit.
because I've been exercising on the treadmill, right?
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm building keyboards, I'm not very happy. I'm joking.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable hobby. I like it. But yes, I'm I'm on the treadmill. I've got school. I've got friends. I've got family here. Uh, got good school. Wonderful teachers, and it's been great, man. And the podcast too. Everything's
The
going sway.
podcast is the best
Everything's
hobby,
going
bro.
sway, man.
Yeah,
like
I'd say so.
um
Well, that's good to fucking hear, man.
yeah.
I I don't really. My thing is, I've known you the longest in Malta
Okay.
because I like became friends with you when you were in Thailand, and then you moved like 3 months later, and then you lived in Malta for like a year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
like
we
now
did a
you're
lot
finally back.
during the my stay in Malta.
I was about to say I've known you for, like most of the time when you were in Malta, but
Yeah.
that's not change. That's not change.
And we did a lot of projects in Malta, like Far Away, all the music stuff. We even
Yeah.
did Last to Leave VC. Um we did 30-minute song challenge. We did all those stuff when I was in Malta. And shit, it was great. It was great. It was hella great.
Shit was
Yeah, shit was
fast.
fun. And it went by quickly too.
Oh my god, really quick, yeah. Except the end, because paper. But um I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Uh
But speaking of the last to leave VC, we didn't do a video for that.
no.
But basically
Just
me,
wanted
my
to.
friends in Dome, like we were all like bored out of our minds during summer. Like none of us had jobs or cars or
Mhm.
anything. So we were like, let's just fucking stay in this like voice call for as long as possible. It was me,
Yeah.
Dome, Cooper, Tree, Caroline.
Mhm.
Who else?
That was it. Other people came in later.
Oh, that's right, because they wanted to be in the call, but they weren't like a part of it.
Yeah, we would play Minecraft too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I remember we would just be like in call. That's where that's where you took one of your screenshots, and I was like laying on my bed, like sleeping with Ray, and I had like my whole ass out.
It was a really fun thing because it's like something that only happens once in
Yeah.
a lifetime, and shit was fun. I mean, you never know, we might do it again, but people don't have time. People are not down to
Fair
it
enough.
anymore. Because
Yeah.
it's
What if I
it's-
did like a last
it's
VC
very
video for like 100 budget edition?
it's a very time consuming, type of thing.
Yeah.
Depending if like, oh, you have viewers who want to watch shit, who like your personality, like Isaac Y.
Yeah, Isaac Wise.
Like it has a money prize. It's also fun to hang out with a friend. It's there's a lot
Yeah.
of a lot of factors that build up to wanting to do a project, like something like that.
Yeah.
And what we did, so what happened is, I think me and Munch were on a call, and I suggested it. I was like, yo, we should sleep on call, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what started it. We slept on call.
Me and you have slept on call a few times.
Yeah, and it's quite goofy.
Yeah, that's
Goofy
funny.
and funny. On God.
Mhm.
And the thing is, the time difference, right? I'd sleep at like 6 a.m. and that's when Munch is ready to sleep. So we'd wake up
Yeah.
at exactly like at the same time. So so there's one person with an ass sleep schedule, and there's another person with a normal sleep
A
schedule.
normal sleep. Yeah, exactly.
And they're like
Your
across the
your
world.
sleep schedule is always awful. Lacrosse the world, bro.
What?
The lacrosse. This is the Lacrosse the World podcast. But I was just saying how like your sleep schedule has always been fucked up.
It has.
Like always.
Yesterday I slept at 4:30.
Like ever since like I met you, since you were like Twitch streaming, you'd be up, and I was like, "What the fuck? How do you do that?"
Cause I'm
Nocturnal.
Nocturnal. Yeah, I'm nocturnal. I prefer the nighttime because it's so
Yeah.
relaxing, so calm, so like so free, like
Yeah.
free to do whatever. And in the mornings, in the daytime, it's so loud, so noisy, so
I know.
uncomfortable.
And during the day, like women can see you running after them. It's kind of boring.
Okay, you're hilarious, man. What, you run?
Thanks, man.
You just you run after them with that mask. They look back at you and fucking laugh.
You're a bitch. I think I'd be scary. Do you think I'm scary? Come on.
If it was okay. Well, if you were to put on that hat, then yeah, you would be scared. Oh, that's
Dude,
so
I'm scary as
scary.
shit, dog. I don't know what
Asian,
you're
dog.
talking about.
An Asian.
Hold on. Let's circle back. Let's circle back to something spooky. How about Halloween movies, like scary movies?
Scary movies.
Yeah, bro.
Now,
Bring 'em
personally,
on back.
I'm not a big fan of horror stuff because I'm a big pussy.
Bitch.
My heart can't handle that. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sure I'd fall to the ground and fucking die.
Yeah. Cause you a bitch.
And also, heart problems run in my family. I don't want to risk that.
Oh, well, that makes sense though. I'm keeping the mask on. I don't give a fuck what you say.
That's what the
Okay.
mask is.
That's what the point of the mask
what
is.
the point
of
of
the
the
mask
mask
is to
is.
make sure the girls don't know who I am.
Yeah, so
But
what about you, Munch?
for me, I love horror movies. I love horror movies. Every Halloween, after I get home from trick or treating, I'll go home and me and my family will sit down and watch a horror movie, and it's always super fun. My
love
favorite
Family
horror
Time.
movie. Yeah, love Family Time. I'm taking this fucking hat off. Anyways, me and my family would always watch horror movies, but my favorite horror movie of all time is called Hereditary. It is fucking terrifying. It is so scary.
Wow.
So I think I'll tell you about the first time I watched it. This is like an experience thing. So when I was about like 14 years old, I went to my stepbrother's 16th birthday party, and he had like a bunch of his friends like where he lived, and I went because my stepdad was trying to be like, oh, it's your birthday, include Ethan, because you know we were like just starting to know each other. Like we had just met like maybe like a few months earlier, so he was like, oh, take Ethan to your birthday party, and he was like, oh, okay. But me and my stepbrother Shane are like good friends now. He moved out though. Why are you fucking laughing?
14-year-old. Oh, okay, let's go.
No, like Shane was like, oh, okay, yeah, you can come. It's like his birthday party. I was just this 14-year-old kid hanging out with these 16-year-olds, like, hey guys.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was during freshman year. But anyways, what we did is like we waited till it was nighttime, and we fucking we went up into like the loft of like his house where he lived like with his mom and shit. And like everyone like got on the couch and we all watched a horror movie, and they decided to watch Hereditary. I've never seen it before, and I don't think anyone else has in that house. So we decided to watch that one, and that was the fucking scariest movie I had ever seen in my entire life. Like I've always been good with horror movies because I like watching like slasher stuff like that. But the shit that gets me is like supernatural, like demonic shit. It like if it looks super like realistic and real, holy fuck, I can't do it.
Oh, like monsters.
So no, like demons and ghosts and like levitating people, and like the worst thing about horror movies is suspense. Suspense fucking kills me. Like just that, like you know, like seeing someone like down a hallway, but they don't do anything. They don't do anything, so you just have to guess what they do.
I hate that.
That is the worst shit. And Hereditary is littered with that shit. Littered. And the entire time you're just like, what the fuck is going on? It's like a cult. So I'll tell you the plot. So this family lives in the woods in this like log house. Yeah, I know. Yeah. They live in the woods, and they are like going to the funeral of their grandmother.
Of course.
And
of course they are.
Their grandmother is kind of like, she was like a cult leader. And like after she dies, there's like a bunch of like events that happen that lead up to like everything she's been trying to do in her cult. And that's like the best way to describe it for someone that doesn't know what it is. But it's fucking freaky. There's like ghosts, possession, cult leaders. It's fucking scary. Hereditary is terrifying. Holy fuck. Comment down below if you've seen Hereditary, guys. Let's go. Let's get 13
never catching
likes.
me watch that shit.
No. But
taking it off. But yeah, oh my god, I love Hereditary. Favorite horror movie. The more it scares me, the more I like it. But Hereditary is fucked up. It's just fucked up. Like, oh my god. There is a scene at the end of the movie where the mom of like the people she like gets possessed. And she like runs after the boy, and he like runs into the attic, and she like floats on the ceiling and like bangs her head into like the door. And it's like fast paced. It's fucking terrifying. And there was also one scene where like the boy like sits up from like a coma and wakes up, and then it's like one of those things where it's like the camera like angle, the viewer can see it, but the person in the movie can't. And then the mom is like on the wall like this, like floating on the wall. It's fucking like, it won't do me like how I'm describing it won't do it justice. It is fucking terrifying. I watched it with Ava, and she started crying.
I would too, man. I would too.
Yeah, I was about to say she got really upset. I was like, this is the only horror movie I'm gonna force you to watch because she doesn't like horror movies. So I made her watch Hereditary, and she started crying. Like, we had to stop watching it, and I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that probably. But she was like, no, it's okay. It was a good movie. It was just really bad. And I was like, yeah. But yeah, I love horror movies, bro.
Yeah, I won't. I'm not watching that. Like, I can imagine what you're talking about. You know, like the viewer can see it, but the person can't.
I hate that shit. I hate it so much. Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're seeing the side of the person, and the person's facing forward, but on the left,
on like behind them is something that they can't see.
I got chills. I got chills.
And you just have to wait until they know what's going on. I hate the suspense, bro, because you just have to wait until they do something. Because until then, they're just not doing anything, and you're just like, what the fuck's gonna happen?
My heart racing.
It's spooky.
Shit,
it is
Jason. Hey, I be racing on the head on Jason. Oh, what you saying? Hey, I'm just saying, I'm not in the sand. The
You
sand. is
staying
the
far
beach, the
away,
beach
girl?
is
I'll
the
see you
fucking beach, right?
tomorrow.
What you bitch? You saying you touched
It's over.
Anyway,
The
yeah.
bit's over.
Okay.
The bit's over, bro.
Even though I don't like watching horror movies, I have seen some horror movies.
Yeah. What's your favorite like slasher film? Like Friday the 13th, Halloween, uh, Nightmare on Elm Street. Like what about those?
I don't recall watching any. I know of them. I
How do you
just
have
I don't
fun?
watch them. How do I have fun?
Yeah.
Keeping alive is how I have fun. Dog.
I guess.
I ain't
When I
risking
was a kid,
shit.
I was obsessed with Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th.
I also did like him.
Yeah, I think his mask is cool as shit. The hockey mask.
Yeah,
But
I used to have one of those masks. I mean,
yeah,
who didn't have his mask? It's very iconic.
exactly. That's
Very
what I'm
iconic
thinking.
for Halloween.
Yeah, I feel like you're either a Halloween kid, Friday the 13th kid, or Nightmare on Elm Street kid. Like, there's no in
I
between. You
was a
gotta choose.
Friday the 13th. If you were to say, I
Yeah,
used to. Oh yeah, I
most
used
kids
to
are.
watch, like, watch like when I was like 10. There was like there was a porn video.
Oh
of Friday
God. Oh
Friday the
God.
13th, like the show of people having sex, and then they get killed
Yeah.
by Chase. And that like used to like fucking give me. I used to hate that. I was like, you know how traumatized. That's the word. I was like
Yeah. There
traumatized
you
from
go.
that video. One, they were having sex.
Oh
Two,
my
they got
God.
fucking killed, and like it was very
Yeah. No,
gory too.
that's Friday the 13th. Ooh, one thing is that Friday the 13th, the game is fun as shit. I remember before I sold my PC, me and all my friends, and I don't think you were there, but me and all my friends
No.
would play Friday the 13th, the game. Holy shit. With friends, it is so fun. It is so fun.
It was probably like
Like
early
if I,
2021, wasn't it?
yeah, because I was gonna make that my Halloween video, but I never did it because I don't like editing. Well, I do. I procrastinate. But
Best believe
yeah,
when you get a PC, you're gonna be pumping out videos.
I'm gonna be back. Actually, I'm gonna be working full time, so no, I
You'll be
won't.
working,
But
but I
I'll be
mean, if
trying.
you have time to record a video, you don't need to edit it, cause your
Yeah,
boy is here,
that's true.
and I
Yeah,
have more time. Yeah.
little thing is that when I start making videos, Dome will be editing most of my videos, unless it's like something where it's like, no, I want to edit that. Then I'll probably
If
do
it,
it,
like if you feel like editing it and you have
like a
time
personal
to,
project.
yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, like Twitch clips or like just videos of me doing whatever the fuck, I'll probably just send it to Dome and be like, here. You know, I might like buy you lunch or something.
Buy me lunch, pay me like
I don't know.
$5 on God.
I don't know. I'll probably like, I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll like give you a little surprise or something.
Yeah. So back to the horror movies thing. I watched my friends back in like grade 7. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
No, this was like yeah, in like 7th grade, right?
Yeah.
They used to put on a horror film in class, and we'd all watch it. And it was during like during like a teacher's class where he'd like
Yeah.
put on a film, and it was usually a Thai horror film. And bro, Thai ghost films, they're so terrifying, man. They're so
Are they
horrifying.
actually good?
They're
Oh shit.
okay. So some of them are dog shit. You can see the CGI, but
Oh yeah.
but the ones I've seen, I hated them. I always looked at like the corner of the screen so I can avoid being jump scared. I hate
Yeah.
jump scares. I hate them.
Oh, dude, you should go see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that is out in
Hey,
all
bro,
theaters Friday the 27th.
I don't mind. I don't mind like Five Nights at Freddy's, like that horror stuff, like animatronics or like. I'd more hate like you, like realistic looking like gore.
Oh my
like
god.
ghosts and stuff.
Oh, for me, it's not gore. It's like ghosts or like demons
You would
or like
like
anything.
you would like some
supernatural.
Thai horror films.
Okay, cool. But yeah, oh, the more realistic it is to real life, the more scary it is. Like slasher films are kind of boring because it's like, oh, they're just getting killed. And then you got fucking Hereditary with like fucking like demons and cults, and then like people are floating and like hanging on the walls. It's like, oh, it's scary. It's scary.
Yeah, people are like floating like Iron Man and
Not even they're like this, like
oh yeah, like
it's just
um the thing about horror films is if they match like um like real life, yeah, like the real life situation better. Like let's
Yeah.
say you have a movie set in Turkey, I don't fucking know, but you live in you live in like Iceland. I don't think you'd find that as scary as if you were to live
What
in
a
Turkey.
what a comparison.
Like I live in Thailand, right? And when I watch
Yeah.
Thai ghost films, they're scary. Since I live in Thailand, I recognize locations that are similar to
Oh,
locations in real
shit.
life. That's the thing about it. Like in like American films you watch,
Yeah.
like maybe they're at a school, because like American schools are very recognizable.
Yeah.
Do you feel more scared when it's that situation?
No, not really. If anything, it's more like the more realistic aspects of it is to real life, the scarier it is.
Like
Like not like surroundings wise, but like, you know, like life itself. Like the more realistic it is to
the
life
more
in nature.
if physics applies to it, then yes, it's scary.
Yeah, like the more like natural it looks. Like if you have not that much CGI and it's just super fucking realistic, it's terrifying, bro.
Also, I'm turning off my heater. It's been on for like a good like 30 minutes, and it's at like fucking 95 degrees now. I'm sweating my ass off. I'll be like,
And
right
you're also
back.
wearing a mask. So yeah,
My balls
in while it's gone in like in those early days, in those early days, right? 8th grade, ninth,
Yeah.
not really 9th grade, the 7th, 8th grade, they put on movies, Thai horror movies, and shit was scary as fuck. I remember,
Yeah.
I remember watching this horror film. I'm gonna bring up relationships. I was with my ex, right, and she was sitting behind
Yeah.
me, and we'd like fucking cuddle. It was cute. But we were watching horror films in class, and shit.
Yeah.
The Thai horror films are really scary. I do not like them at all. I watched them, never again, right? So you should try it out. You should try it out. I'd say it's quite realistic, but Thai ghosts are like really different to the norm. So
Yeah.
so you
Okay.
should try it out. And I when the environment matches like the real life environment, I also get more scared by that. And in general,
Okay, I could see that
I
since you live in like a smaller country where it's like, everyone knows like a lot of these locations, it's like holy shit, it feels a lot more real, I'm
yeah,
sure.
and also urban legends that match the locations. I hate talking about
Oh.
horror, man. It gives me fucking chills, man. God.
Okay, well then let's talk about something else. What it
No. Wait.
Well, let's
We can
talk
go a bit
about
longer. We can go
something
longer.
else.
We
Okay.
we
I
can
could
go
talk
a bit
about
longer.
I'm trying to think of like other horror movies I really, really, really like because there's not one other than Hereditary that I'm like, oh shit, that's really good.
Okay, before you
Um,
keep thinking, I'm gonna take off my robe.
here's a little surprise underneath, guys. Hold up. Do the grin reveal. Do the grin reveal. We're gonna have a build up for it. Here we go. Oh, he's taking it off. Feel like you're flashing somebody, like a kid or something. Oh my god.
Super shy. Okay.
Kill yourself! Anyways, yeah, Dome is
So I've
a
got
fucking
the
Attack on Titan character.
I've got
Wall
the
Maria.
Attack on Titan cosplay. This cosplay is so fucking tight. Oh my god. Oh
I'm
my
surprised you're
God.
still wearing it, dog. I'm cozy right now. I'm chilling.
I'm about to pass out. I need to take this off. But yeah, I wore this to a convention 2 years ago, and now it's really tight. Before it was actually I was actually okay, and now it's oh my god,
Yeah.
dog. I think I've gotten fatter.
Yeah, think? I'm kidding.
Yeah, dang. Okay, so yes, I've got this cosplay, nice, right? If you guys watch Attack on Titan, shout outs. Shout outs to you. Look at this mask.
I
What's
put
behind that
another one
mask,
on.
Dream?
I have a Dream is so puppy coded for real.
You know, you saw that like concert. He's like,
Yeah, yeah. It's because, and everyone's like, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay." And he's like crying on stage. Fuck that guy. I
bro.
don't know.
And there
Yeah,
was this
you
one
were
clip.
complaining. Oh my god, what happened?
There was this one clip. He was like, "Oh, this one's a hard one." He was like, dude, he was
What?
trying out a high note. He was trying out like a high
Oh.
note. One of his lyrics was a high note, and he was like, "Okay, repeat after me." Oh shit, this one's a hard one. and he like voice cracked,
Oh my god, poor fucking guy.
bro.
But fucking, I remember like going back to your costume. I remember before the podcast, you were complaining a bunch. You're just like, this shit hurts, this shit sucks, and you like took it off before the podcast and put it back on for the funnies. How have you been going on? Like, how are you still in the costume right
I've
now?
been distracted talking about horror shit.
Fair
My
enough.
brain,
What
my
if
brain
what if I
strays
put all-
away.
Here's what I do. Since you are straining yourself and wearing that, I'll put on
No,
my
no
prison.
need. I'm gonna take it off. I want to take it off.
Oh, well,
I
then
want
take it
to.
off.
I want
Okay.
to change. Munch, talk
I
about
thought that'd be
something.
a funny bit if I like
Funny-
put on the costume.
You know what? I don't think it would be funny.
Damn. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the podcast now. My bad, guys.
Okay, guys, Munch is leaving the podcast because I made.
Yeah, this is the Dome
Gouda
podcast.
cheese joke.
Yeah,
I
that
think
one
it's
was
a
really
good
bad.
time to.
I think it's a good time to stop fucking. I hate you. I don't know.
Okay, Munch, talk about
Anyway.
something. Let me change.
All right, I got you. First things first. I love boobs, like big ones. Holy shit, go hard. I just don't know what to talk about. I know Dome's listening to this. I don't know. There was one episode we were talking about like thighs and shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about this. Never mind. That's a fucking bad idea. I'm gonna go on about spooky movies. There's this one scary movie. It's not really a horror movie, but it's more like weird. It's called Mother. And shit is so weird. It's like a movie where like you think you know what's happening, and then the ending is like, what the fuck? And like it's not one of those movies where it, like scares you, but at the end of the movie you're like, what did I just watch? You know? And it's called Mother. And there's no real way to describe it. I think it's like just a poet and his wife living in their house, like alone. And then like a bunch of people start like coming to their house. It's like really, really weird. Really, really weird. I don't know how to. Oh yeah, the wife is pregnant too. Like the wife is having a baby. But oh my god. That's a fucking really weird movie. Me and my dad watched that in the basement of my house one time. And afterwards we were both sitting up like, what the fuck just happened? It was spooky. But other than those two, I don't really know. There's always the classics like Halloween and, you know, like Friday the 13th, which we already talked about. There's one Halloween movie. It's the third one. And it's like the only one that doesn't have Michael Myers in it. And it's called like I forget what it's called. I think it's like Season of the Witch or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Hold on, let me search it up. Halloween 3. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I was correct. That is a really, really scary movie. So it's the only Halloween movie without Michael Myers. And it's about like these masks that people started selling for like kids to wear on Halloween. And it was like a skull, a witch, and a pumpkin mask. And then basically this like investigator guy was told or like hired to like investigate these masks that were made by like this company called Silver Shamrock. and apparently, whenever the kids like wore the masks and then watched the specific like TV show for the masks on Halloween night, their like skin would melt off their bodies and there would be like bugs coming out of their mouth and shit.
Bro.
Oh my god, that movie was fucking weird. So, yeah, I don't know. That is a fucking freaky ass movie.
Yeah, that sounds horrifying.
Horrifying.
Okay. Yeah, speaking of
But
horror
it's-
stuff, yeah.
Go for it.
Like, there's also horror psychological, like Evangelion.
Oh, Evangelion.
Like,
I wouldn't call
Evangelion-
that horror.
It's more of not horror as in scary horror. I'd say horror psychological horror.
Yeah.
Like, it messes with your mind, and it did.
Yeah.
Personally, me, did it for you?
For me, it really depends. I'd say overall, no. The end of Evangelion, the movie, fuck yeah, that movie's fucked up.
Bro, like
But
the
that
last
movie's
few
really bad.
episodes and also the movie really fucked my brain up. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, for me, it was mainly the movie End of Evangelion, but the show was just really good, anyways.
Yeah, like
But,
episode 22,
yeah.
23 really confused me. It was like all talk about like, am I lonely? I'm lonely. Or whatever like that. And then congratulations.
Where do I belong? I don't know what I
Yeah, yeah.
belong to.
I don't know who I
Yeah,
am.
and
Who
then-
am I? Who am I? Or something like that.
And then at the end, it's like, congratulations, because he found out who he was. He was like, I don't care anymore. I'm going to be
don't
who I
care
am.
anymore. And then the
It's so weird
movie-
because
yeah, what?
the ending of like the TV show is like kind of like, oh, it's happy. And then there's the movie for End of Evangelion, and it's like fucked up. like, all of it?
Yeah, very. Yeah,
It's
literally,
bad.
yeah, everything is fucked up. I'm sure.
Yeah.
If you guys know the hospital room scene, yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was.
Bro jerked off,
I'm gonna pull-
man.
I'm gonna pull a
God.
Shinji real quick.
Bro jerked off to a girl on a hospital bed. Okay, sorry.
minor.
Spoilers. To be fair, he was also a minor.
I know. I'm just being fucking weird and stupid because I can.
Bro, I love how he had like
But-
fucking calm on his. He was like that fucking bro. Why would they include that scene in it? It's crazy.
I don't know because they're kind of silly. I think. But. And because Shinji was kind of like, oh, the lonely protagonist. He was sad. He was horny. You know, he had.
I mean, he was
didn't
like
know what he was doing.
he is like peak teenager, like 14,
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
When your
Which is
hormones peak.
spooky.
Also, speaking of teenagehood, dog, we are soon adults. Well, you are soon an adult.
I am
next
soon
year.
adult. Yeah.
I turn an adult when I'm 20 in Thailand. But
Oh.
in technicality, 18 is adult. Okay.
Yeah.
I was.
I'd
taught-
say
Yeah.
18 is like a legal adult. I don't agree with it technically being like a full adult,
Yeah. You're still a
but
teen.
like, yeah, I'd say like
Wow.
for a young adult, 18 makes sense because it's kind of like, oh, you're out of high school, you're going to college, you're moving
Would you
out.
say 21 is adult? Because you can drink alcohol.
In America, technically, yes. But I'd say what like a good age for being like an adult, like officially, would be like probably like 20, like
Yeah,
21. Yeah,
it makes sense. For me, it makes sense in Thailand since you're done with being a teenager. 20 is
Yeah.
perfect age. And
exactly.
I have a funny,
Oh god.
funny story. So I
Go
was
for it.
I was on my way to school. And my mom takes me to school because I can't drive a car yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I go with my mom, and usually every morning she takes me. We listen to some K-pop songs. We vibe out on God.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, I feel it.
And I like talking to my mom. Of course, she's my mom. We like to
Yeah.
talking, saying like, telling her stories and shit, and
Yeah.
telling her about my day. And I brought out the topic. Oh man, I'm gonna be an adult soon. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be 18, 20 soon, right? And I was like, spontaneously, I was like, yay! I can finally watch 18 plus plus content. Let's go. I was like, oh, I can finally
How'd your
watch
mom feel
porn.
about
Let's
that?
go. She started
Yeah, how'd your
fucking
mom feel about that?
cackling. She was like,
Oh, she thought that was funny.
yeah.
Okay.
Dog.
Word.
Yo, that's true.
I
We
met
got-
your mom, bro. I said hi to your mom one time.
Yeah.
When you first moved back to Thailand, you started making a steak for your friend's birthday or
Mhm.
something. And I said hi to your mom, and I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy!" Because you said hi to my mom and my dad plenty of times, I'm sure.
It's cause they never invade my room. They're always working
Yeah,
in their office, which is like on
yeah,
the other
that's
side of
true.
the house. So
That's true. Yeah, my mom loves to like knock on my door and then just fucking like
yeah,
walk in
invade.
without me
Yeah.
being like, "Come in." But my dad's cool. I'll like usually I'll be on call with Dome and then I'll like be downstairs or something, and my dad will be like, "Are you talking to Dome?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "What's up?"
I'm like, hello, Munch dad.
Yeah, and he's like, "What up?"
What up?
That's my
Your
dad's
dad's the
cool as shit.
coolest. Yeah, your dad's the
Yeah,
coolest.
my dad's hard as fuck. He's cool. But yeah, I've heard stories about your dad. I just know that your dad is kind of ripped and like
Well,
I don't know.
not nowadays. He's
Oh,
kind of bulking right now. He's on a
oh,
bulk.
the dad bod.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got a dad bod, and
my
he's
dad has
kind
a
of
dad bod.
yeah, bro. Dads always have dad bods, man.
Yeah, exactly. My dad has the dad bod, but he's fucking strong underneath. He's like
Bro,
that scary like
like,
bald guy with
yeah.
the chip and
Every
tattoos. That's my
every
dad.
fucking dad has that. Like
Yeah,
they have a dad bod, but secretly they're fucking. They would lift like
yeah.
500
They can like lift like
kilograms.
a car, like an
Yeah,
elephant. Yeah,
That bro. Every dad has the skill to be a plumber, to be electrician, mechanic, bro. They have all the powers.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
all the powers
you
in the world,
adopt
bro.
those powers when you're like 30. So
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, because you also get a little debuff because you're married and have a kid, but it's like okay.
yeah, you also
Yeah.
spend your whole
It was
life
it was a
with a
passion though.
woman. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a kid, that's an unlocked DLC.
Yeah. How many kids would you have?
Um, that's a good question. What the fuck? That came out of nowhere. If you were to have babies, how many would you make?
Yeah.
Personally, I'd say the good perfect number would be like 2.
Yeah. Two.
Like one boy, one girl. That's
Yeah.
what my
Yeah.
mom, like my
I
parents had,
I
and they're very
yeah, I
happy with
think
that.
so too.
Yeah, I'd say one boy, one girl is
It's
perfect.
balanced.
Yeah, and if not,
Would it
I
rather
like one.
be older brother or older sister?
Probably older brother, because I'm the older brother in my family. So I kind of get it. I kind of know what's
Also,
going
so the
on.
older brother would be like more protective of the little sister.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a bit of like wisdom and a bit of like, oh, I gotta protect you kind of like thing. You know, a very older brothers are very, they have a lot of responsibilities, but they like, they know what they're doing. I feel like.
they know how to treat women. They know how to treat women, and also like the little sister grow up with the older brother. She'll know what men to pick in the future.
Exactly.
More like responsible, more like
I could see
not like
that.
those
Yeah.
douchebags. Yeah. Well, older
Yeah.
sister is also cool, I guess, cause then you'll have a caring, a caring older sister. But I mean, I think
Yeah.
the little brother will grow up to have like mommy issues or something. Oh fuck.
You wouldn't have mommy issues unless you're having mommy issues. What
Not
the
that
fuck?
type of mommy issues.
Oh, I guess so, but
Bro,
not
I don't
really.
no, bro, I'm an only child. Why would I? How would I
I was
know?
about to say, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about,
How
bro.
would I know,
I don't know
man?
what you're talking about.
I'm just yapping, man. I'm kind
That's
of dealing with
true.
some trauma with the last episode.
Yeah, we're still trying to get over the shitted disease. We've both contracted it. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
When he just doesn't shut up, you just start going like,
Who are sleeping, man? Dog.
yeah. How many kids would you have, Dome?
2.
2?
Yeah, 2.
Why?
2 max 3. Because I'd say it's perfect. Either 2 brothers.
Yeah.
Or 1 brother, 1 sister. I mean, really depends. Maybe your significant other wants a girl and you want a boy. So 2
Yeah.
is optimal. Well, unless you unless you keep having kids and it's always a boy, dog. There's this Pro Valorant player called Tens, right?
Yeah.
And he was speaking with his wife about kids. or fiance, I don't know. But they were talking about kids, and he was like, "Oh, how many kids did you guys have?" Like asked by a viewer, and they said, um, um, his wife said, "Oh, two is perfect," and he said, "Oh, 5, it's a perfect Valorant roster." It's perfect Valorant team.
First of all, that poor wife has to give birth to fucking 5 kids.
Yeah, she
Hell
was
no.
like,
Hell
that's
no.
too much. And he was like, he thinks about it. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, maybe you can have 3, so it's a perfect Rocket League team.
Word
So,
up.
yeah.
I feel like 2 is the best number though, because then like each kid has a little sibling, and they get to have like, like what if
you
you're
get
at
to
work?
play together.
You know?
They won't
Yeah,
be lonely at
exactly.
home. Because growing
Exactly.
up
Like,
as an only child, I was really lonely. I didn't really
yeah,
have anyone to play with at home, other than my parents.
yeah. However, I will say, having a sibling sucks a lot
I
most
can
of the time.
imagine. I've
Most of the time.
I grew up with two best friends that had sisters, and I heard
Yeah.
from them. Okay, one side had a caring little sister. The other side has a
Yeah.
bitch ass annoying little sister. And bro,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could feel
Oh.
the sibling energy coming from both of them.
Yeah, my thing is I have a sister, she's cool. Like we're on good terms, but from about the age of like 5 to like 2 years ago, we fucking hate each other.
Siblings, on God.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to like be friends with your sibling. Like when you're kids, it's pretty easy, but like when you're like getting like older, oh my god,
Yeah,
it's so difficult.
especially when hormones kick in. Hormones
Sure.
like it messes with your mental.
Yeah,
They
and
really
we
do.
just hate each other. But yeah, me and my sister are on good terms now. My sister's cool. Like she's cool. Like I pick her up from school every day. We hang out, we watch memes together and stuff. And that's nice. I'd say like if I were to have kids, I'd probably want to have 2 so that they could have a sibling. And because
Yeah.
growing up with a sibling, though it might be hard, it teaches you a lot of life lessons. It tells you what's important,
Yeah, you're more
And I feel
grateful
like you
for
get to learn a
things.
lot. Exactly.
You're more grateful because like you gotta share and shit.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was a spoiled fucking brat.
Yeah.
Because growing up as an only child, your parents financially support one child, and
Yeah.
you grow up not really sharing things with others and stuff. So I was
Yeah.
such a. That's why I said that's why I said I hate myself as a child, because I was a fucking brat and bro.
I
Yeah.
guess, but I mean, you couldn't really help it because you weren't really put in a
Yeah, I
position
was
where
a
you
I was a
otherwise.
child, but
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
luckily I'm lucky to grow up, to be grown up as like a better person than I was. Like
Yeah.
I'm grateful for what I have, and like I don't bitch around saying, oh, I have this, I have that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say I'm a pretty generous person. I like to
Okay.
I like to give out without asking for anything in return usually. And there was one time, Munch, right? Munch, he had very old overlay, and I was like, I offered to make him
Oh
some overlays
yeah.
without any pay, because it doesn't really things. Okay, let's get into the quotes, right?
Okay.
I forgot the quote. Things you do will eventually come back to come around. I don't fucking know that quote.
Good karma.
Good karma. Things you
The
do
good you do
will
will come back to you.
come back to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So kids do good things in life. It will always come back.
Kids, don't do drugs.
Kids, stay out of school. Stay in school.
Kids, drop out.
Drop
Kids,
out of
do
school.
drugs. It's
Yeah.
okay. We understand. We get it.
Yeah.
But,
So yeah, it's usually like that. I mean,
yeah. I don't know.
I have like a mentality where I kind of adopted it from from an anime character.
What is that? What would
Do
that
you
be?
know the show Hyoka?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hyoka's my favorite show. I really liked it. I really loved it. And the main character from that show, his name is Oreki. He really matches my energy, and like my vibe. I really liked him as a character. And his quote
Yeah.
was, what the fuck was his quote? His quote,
Bro's
okay.
searching it up.
His quote was something like,
Let's
if
get
I have
Google.
it, if I have to do it, then if I have to do it, then I will. But if I don't have to, then well, wait. Oreki futaro, football,
Hello.
futaro, quote
Bro's searching it up.
on God. Yeah, here. If I don't have to do it, I won't. If I have to do it, I'll make it quick. That was his quote.
Okay.
So what that means is, like, let's say I have to do the dishes. I don't fucking know.
Bro does a sloppy job.
No. If I have to do the dishes, I'll make it quick. You know, just do the dishes quick. But if I don't have to do
Yeah.
it, then fuck off. I mean,
Yeah. Fair
like,
enough.
you give me a task. Okay, I'll do it, but I'll make it quick and also like make it a swift job or like, you know, make it quick because like I got shit to do on God.
Yeah. I got you. I
Actually,
feel like everyone understands that. Everyone's got shit to do.
yeah,
bro.
everyone's
Like,
got shit to do.
nobody got time to just do everything they want to do. Like you have serious shit to do. You got work, you got life, you got kids if you have them. You know, you got a wife if you have one.
Yeah, he also had another quote. I don't care if no one likes me. I wasn't created in this world to entertain anyone. Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deep quotes on God.
I feel like that's a good topic though, because people have a big problem with this, and that's like getting attention and having everyone like them. I feel like everyone just wants like for everyone to like them. And I feel like that's
Yeah.
a problem with a bunch of people. It's like, oh my god, if I do this, they'll think that of me.
Yeah,
It's like
I have that. I really do think that.
for me, I've never understood that. Like I know it to the extent where it's like I'm not gonna fucking walk outside and like say the N-word to a black person. Like obviously I'm not gonna do that. But like I wouldn't do something just for everyone to be like, oh my god, you're such a good person. It's like, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I wouldn't go
always been
stab
like that.
someone outside.
Yeah. Like obviously it's not bullshit like that where it's like, okay, you don't even have to think, just don't do it. But like, you know, a bunch of people are like, oh, but you know, I can't be myself because what if they think this about me? Or what if they think
Yeah,
this? What if they make
it's-
fun of me? It's like, what? Why?
I did have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I did have a problem with that like 2 years ago in 2021.
Yeah.
I used to really want like good reputation, everyone to like me. When I have people who don't like me, I really get like sad about it because like, man, I'm not doing well or something. But I remember like trying to be really friendly to everyone and like, you know, going out of my comfort zone to like, you know, try and get everyone to like me, you know.
Yeah.
And then I realized that the shit you do, people don't really care. If people hate you, just don't care. I mean, it's their opinion.
That's
I
the
mean-
thing. My thing is I've lived by this my whole life. It's better to be yourself and be happy about it and have like no one like you than to not be yourself, be sad and have everyone like you. Like
Yeah.
it's for me, everyone has like a big thing where it's like, oh, I gotta post this on social media. Oh, I gotta like look this way or like no one will
Yeah.
like me. And it's like, what? You don't have to do any of that. Like that is all insecurities. And I understand insecurities. I do understand that. I really, really do understand insecurities. However, being yourself is the most important thing. Like even if like you're a fucking furry, it's like
Yeah, you
you
don't
know,
need to act a
deeper.
certain way to make one
Yeah.
person like you, or to make
Yeah.
a lot of people like you. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to cater to the people who don't like you and also like not being yourself, it's like, why are you
Yeah.
even acting this way if you want that person to like you?
Yeah. I feel like that's just a problem with social media. Is because everyone's like, oh, I gotta post this photo of me and it's gotta be like this so that everyone likes it. And if it
Yeah.
doesn't get enough likes, then you know, it kind of hurts your reputation, or like, you know, or it hurts your ego, and like, you know, there's this constant need to like show yourself off, like to get like affection and to get like attention. And it's like it shouldn't have to be that way. You should just be happy with the way you are, and live your life knowing you're cool.
Yeah, I do still kind of have that because
Yeah.
you know how K-pop is in the industry, in the
Oh
social
my
media,
god, yeah, the industry in K-pop is bad.
people think people who listen to K-pop are cringe, right? Cause
Yeah.
there are two sides to it. There's people who
My mom walked in.
don't, who don't like enjoy K-pop in like a way where they're obsessed over like
Yeah.
certain people, and then there's other people who just like listening to the music, and who
Yeah.
admire the people who sings the music, right?
Yeah.
And most people from other communities think people who listen to K-pop are like those people, those like that side of
I
people.
mean, that's just majority. That's kind of like saying that you're a fan of MHA.
Yeah,
That's like saying
yeah.
that's like saying you're a My Hero Academia fan.
Yeah, when you
It's
say
like,
that,
oh, you could genuinely
yeah.
like the show. However, everyone's like, oh, you do?
It's just a reputation behind a certain fan base or like show, it's just
Yeah.
like that. And
Yeah.
I created a private account on Instagram mainly to talk about that stuff, if there's anything about it. Like I created it for anime, and for like goofy shit to do, and not post on my main account because that's where like everyone is. And I used to like not want to like post anything K-pop related on my main stuff, because like
Yeah.
I have got people on there who like I know don't like K-pop. If they know I
Yeah.
like K-pop, then they'll be like, oh, this dude's cringe. And I had
Yeah.
that on the back of my mind, like, man, I don't really want them to think I'm cringe. So
Yeah.
but I'm starting to get a bit more comfortable now. Because I know my private account, people who follow me on my private account don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because, like, they know me as a person. And,
Yeah.
like, let's say you like, let's say, fuck, I can't think of a good analogy for this.
I'm so white. Look at me. I'm like
Oh
I'm
my
glistening.
god, bro, the sun's, like, shining on your ass.
Oh. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Yeah, so let's say you like anime, right? You like anime, or you enjoy hentai. You're
Yeah.
degenerate, right? But
Yeah.
that's how you express yourself outside. Because you remember back in 2021 when I was a fucking degenerate ass?
Yeah.
I was a decent person inside. I mean,
obviously.
to people who know you for who you are and not for like things you express,
Yeah.
you don't seem like a really bad person inside. Like, yeah, you listen to K-pop, yeah, you like all this, that, but I mean, just get to know, like, don't judge a book by its cover.
Guys, don't judge a book by its cover. Be a good person. Be respectful. Treat others the way you want to be treated, okay, guys?
Yeah, treat others the way you want to be treated. You get me? You feel?
Yeah. But I feel like that's like a topic I run into more and more often, is like the fact that people just like change themselves to be something that other people want instead of themselves. Like for me, I changed myself like from like my middle school years to like right now because I thought I was a bitch. Because I didn't like my personality, because I thought that I was mean. So I changed myself not to better people, but to better myself.
Yeah.
And I feel like people are doing that for other people. And like, people are doing that like, oh, they work out for, abs and to like be hot, or like, oh, they'll like put on makeup and to look hot. And it's like, you shouldn't have to do any of that. Personally, I agree with natural beauty. Natural beauty is something that a lot of people underestimate and don't do anymore. And they're like constantly like, no, I need to put on makeup, or no, I need to, do my face wash or whatever. Like guys and girls. And it's like, natural beauty, it's like, sure, you have zits, you're a fucking human being.
Yeah.
Like
Personally,
like social media and like
yeah, I don't give a shit about my pimples and my acne. I just leave it on.
Yeah.
All I do in the morning is just wash my face. I don't put on any creamer. I don't put it on it like any moisture. I don't put on products and shit like that.
Yeah.
of course, you gotta put cologne and stuff. I mean, you don't want to smell
Yeah,
like
I
shit,
agree with that.
but
Yeah, no, I
but
agree
like
with that.
stuff for your pimples and shit. I mean, I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
like,
I understand the want to like better yourself because you know, oh, you have pimples, they're not very attractive looking, so you want to change that or something like that. But I'm talking about things you can't really change, like the way your face looks,
yeah,
or like,
like
you know,
plastic
if you're like
surgery.
insecure about something. You know, if you're insecure about something, it's like you shouldn't have to be. Like, you know, there's always somebody out there for you. And, you
Yeah.
know, it's like one of those things where it's like everyone thinks they need to have this many likes or they need to post this or they need to show everyone what's going on in their life because they want to be like, they want to have people be like, oh, that's so cool. You know,
Yeah.
they
They
constantly need
want,
like reaffirmation
yeah,
like of like what they're
need
doing. And I
attention.
feel like that's, yeah, I feel like that's kind of toxic and I feel bad for you people, you know, because you shouldn't have to. You can just enjoy your life on your own, you know?
Yeah, like, just do whatever you want. And,
Yeah.
do what makes you happy. I mean, I post on my Instagram story on my private account doing goofy shit. I mean,
Yeah. Everyone
care about it.
posts,
Yeah,
man. It's not like a strange thing.
yeah, everyone posts shit what they want, but sometimes
Yeah.
people post like thirst trap posts. They're like,
Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that.
and to women who sell their body online, why are you doing this?
Oh my god, I will never ever ever agree with that. What if you have kids? What if like
Yeah,
what if you're like trying to get a job? What if like it fails? You'll never be able to recover. You'll work at McDonald's. And it's just really that's kind of low. It's like you know that you're using your body just to fucking get money from men, dude. It's kind of like really? Really? So it's like
I heard news. Oh, I heard a story from my teacher. He was like we were in class and he came out. No, not he came out. He told us a story. It's recent that there was a 15, 17, and 18 year old girls,
yeah.
Thai, right? And he and they were like selling their bodies and scamming people on Facebook. 15, by the way. 15, 17, and 18. Legal age is 20 here. Shit, bro. What? They were like scamming people on Facebook, and he told us not to stay away from like those people, those like scammers. I'm sure like they were scamming
I totally
like,
get that.
OnlyFans and
That's
shit.
fucking yeah.
So like that's quite messed up. The fact you're doing it at 15. When I was 15, I was playing with Legos.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking gross. I don't know.
Bro, people be having sex at like 13. I'm like, bro, when I was 13, I was busy playing Minecraft, like, dog. What are you doing at age 13?
Real shit. Yeah, it's fucking.
To be fair, I did do some. Okay. Anyway, so
So bro is done with that. He was like, I'm not doing that.
yeah. I
Hey,
was
Dome.
I was gonna. Okay, so I think we should end it off with something more lighthearted because we were really deep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me check.
Dome. I have a question for you. How are you doing today?
Okay.
Bro is not. I stole your fucking joke. Anyways.
Okay. Pick one. Shall we talk? No. Okay. I was gonna say ocean, but the ocean's a deep topic. Okay. Let's talk about pets. Let's talk about animals and pets and shit.
Pets are
Okay?
word.
To end it off, right?
Yeah. End it off right.
Yeah.
I got
what
you.
pets you got?
My house that I'm at right now, I'm at my mom's house. It is fucking destroyed because of my animals. They have destroyed the carpet. They piss and shit everywhere. The house is constantly covered in hair, and my mom is constantly cleaning shit. I have 3 cats, 2 black cats, and 1 tabby cat, and 2 dogs, which
Damn,
is a
that's a lot of pets.
Dachshund and a German Shepherd Husky mix. And I also, my stepdad is very big on aquatics. So he has
too?
2 giant fish tanks, like
Dog.
enormous. One of them is a saltwater and one of them is a freshwater. The freshwater one has a bunch of like. Actually, I think they're both saltwater because both of them have coral, but one of them is for like dangerous animals. Like my stepdad has a giant, probably like from one side of my wall to the other side, like in my living room.
What?
And it has a stingray, it has a shark, it has 3
A
eels,
fucking
it has 2 pufferfish.
stingray?
Yeah, it has 2 pufferfish, and it has a bunch of like dangerous like animals. And then there's one for my mom where it has like cute fish and shrimp and a lobster and like coral, and it's like super pretty. But I have so many animals here, it's fucking stupid. And they've
There's a whole
destroyed my
zoo.
house. Yeah. We call it the whenever Ava comes over, I say welcome to the jungle.
Bro,
But she likes to hear because she loves cats, and she'll be like, "Oh my gosh, cats!" So
yeah, and like his fish tank is probably what I built in Minecraft with like the tropical fish.
real shit.
Yeah.
What
I
about you, bro?
I have 2 cats. One is a more of a wild breed cat. He's an outside cat. And I have a indoor cat. I have a house cat.
Yeah.
My outside cat, outdoor cat. We don't know what his breed is. We think he's
Okay.
a Sphinx mixed with British short hair.
Okay.
And my indoor, my house cat, he is a Scottish fold.
Okay.
So
That's cute.
yeah, we got two cats. We also got 2 dogs. No, yeah, we got 2 dogs. And my dad, he's really big into aquatics.
Okay, sweet.
He has a bunch of fish. He has like a
Yeah.
pond. Have I shown you the picture of the pond before? He has a
No.
pond. Filled with like what are those? Koi fish. He has a bunch of koi fish.
Boy,
in the
if it's
pond. He has like
dude.
10 koi fish. Like huge, by the way. I'd say the size of bigger than my fucking arm, dog.
That's inside your house or outside?
Outside.
Oh,
I don't live in a mansion, though.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but
They,
still,
they live
man.
outside, and we got like a little waterfall. I could probably find a picture now. Let me quick. Let me.
I was about to say, like, do that and then we can wrap it up.
Yeah. So I got 2 dogs, right?
Yeah.
One they're both like Thai breed dogs, and they're more of they're like 3 years old.
Okay.
So I got my outside cat in 2020 and also my dogs in 2020. Which hella of a long time ago. It was 3 years ago. So shit.
2020 felt like a long time ago, almost 4 years ago, bro. That's
Bro,
fucked up.
That's
That was COVID too.
That's fucked up. Okay. So I got
Show the pond.
this is like an very old picture, but there's like greenery.
That's
and
cool
there's
as
there's a
hell.
waterfall. My dad built it all himself too. And that's crazy.
Good
Very
for
nice.
him. That's cool. That's really cool.
Very nice. It's like his hobby.
That's cool.
But yeah, I've got 2 dogs. One's oh yeah, names, right? You wanna say your
Oh,
your pet's
yeah.
names before we end it?
So I have two black cats. One is named Goose and one is named Maverick.
Logan
and
Paul. Okay, sorry.
Goose and Maverick are characters from this movie Top Gun. And
Top Gun Maverick.
no, Top Gun, like the 80s one.
Oh.
Because Goose died in the first Top Gun. But Goose is my favorite. I love Goose. He'll like come to like he has like his meow is like a very like short like meow, meow.
Oh.
It's very cute. He loves me. He'll like scratch on my door, and whenever I'm using the bathroom, he'll always like meow and like want me in the bathroom. It's weird, but I love Goose. And then I have a tabby cat named Bert. Well, actually, his name is Linus, but we all call him Bert because it's funny.
Linus Tech Tips.
Thank you for watching the Zonin Out podcast, episode 8. Anyways, yeah, named Linus, but we call him Bert. And then I have a dachshund, like a teeny tiny dog dachshund named Millie, but she is a fiend. She is a fiend. And we also have a
Sorry.
all right. And I have a husky German Shepherd mix named Iris, and she is a fuckhead. I hate her so much.
Dog.
None of us wanted the dog except my fucking stepdad, and she just lives with us now, and I fucking hate her. She's a piece of shit. I hate that dog. She's
sucks.
very pretty. However, she makes life so difficult for everyone that lives here. So,
Get out
about
of
you, bro?
here.
I know that's where I'm at.
So my house cat, its name is Ace. My dad and uncle bought it because they like that One Piece. You dig? And
One
they
Piece.
named the cat after a character from the show. My
Yeah.
outdoor cat's named Vanya. I named that cat from a character from this show called Umbrella Academy. So Vanya, Vanya from that show. My 2 dogs, one's named Jessica, and the other one's named V. I named Jess after a girl I met in 2020.
Okay.
Regret naming my dog that, but and my other dog my dad named. But yeah,
Fucking
I think
V from BTS, bro.
not V for fucking BTS though. Yeah, I think it's roughly that time to end the podcast.
Thank you for doing your dome signature fucking dumbass ending to the podcast. Oh my god, I'm so tired, bro. But yeah, thanks for
Thank
watching
you.
the
Hey,
Zonin
hey,
podcast today.
hey, I'm the host today. Think it's think you guys should Yeah, so guys, please subscribe, please like, please hit the bell, do whatever. Episodes
Hold on, I got
every Wednesday. And yeah, thank you guys for all the support. We'll be sure to get another goofy guest on for the next episode. And yeah, look out for the 10th episode. It will be a very special episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. See you guys. Episodes every Wednesday. Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Thank you guys for listening. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye 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 bye.